Spokane County court documents say a Spokane police officer followed 29-year-old Lucas Ellerman to this intersection back in February to arrest him. Now, Spokane City Council wants to view the body camera footage from that arrest after learning it may have been a violent encounter.
There's threats to kill somebody. I heard a dog was sicked on somebody while they were in their car trying to give up, and I heard the gentleman is beaten.
City Council President Ben Stuckert says someone reported this allegedly violent arrest to the city's ombudsman's office. The department provides independent civilian oversight for Spokane police.
The ombudsman didn't know about it till another citizen who had heard about it called him and called the city council. And so to me, that's a very big flaw in the system that we need to fix.
He says city council members sent Spokane Police Chief Craig Meidel a letter asking to see the footage, but they were told they had to sign a non-disclosure agreement first.
My understanding is that the police department signed an agreement with the Police Guild on use of body cameras, and that agreement doesn't specify whether elected officials can view it or not. We can't find any example of where a non-disclosure agreement has been required of elected officials, and that shouldn't be the case.
He says none of the council members will be signing the agreement, and they're not likely to change their mind. Viewing the body camera video, Stuckert says, is part of a bigger discussion the city and the public should be able to have.
We're the representatives of the citizens. I think it should be released to the citizens. Definitely the elected officials should be allowed to view this so we know what the right reaction should be.
We've reached out to the police department on this and have not yet heard back. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.